Okay. Wow, this is fantastic. Yeah, so... oh. Alright, so we are hopefully live. I decided to actually hit the thing when I looked at the clock and saw it at 8:55. So we're going to go ahead and resume our game as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth today. And if anybody's wondering what I am drinking, it's sake, because I have some and I want to. So we're going to continue, and in chat, really just if you want to ask any questions about history and get them answered by a guy who studied history and has a degree in that, go right on ahead, and we'll have some fun there. And I'll do my best to explain it. Hopefully, I can actually see chat in the studio, which I have on a second monitor over here. So if it looks like I'm looking to, I guess that'd be my right, y'all's left. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Okay, it did pause it automatically. Yes, I am aware that we have somewhat low manpower. What even does our Navy look like? I'm assuming we have no production. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and hit play. Yeah, okay, cool. So we just completed national focus. I'm going to hit pause before I select one. Well, I want to get research speed would increase. I can do that later. Changes trade law to free trade. That's kind of overpowered. Would you just German advisors that should allow me to reverse the partitions or strike towards Galicia. Unfortunately, a greater commonwealth. Okay, what would this do? Address the upswing Polish and Lithuanian nationalism had an effect outside of our borders. In Ukraine, a small but vocal minority. His voices could instigate border revision with the Ukraine. Okay, so and we could purchase Galicia. I do want lands in the Ukraine, but unfortunately, that is excluded because this means we're not going to get Ruthenia, I think. I don't actually know. But this one seems... Well, does this? Okay. Okay, peaceful expansion is probably a good idea. I'm not sure which one I should select. Well, war would make sense. Okay, I may want to slowly but surely I hate that these are mutually exclusive, but Poland has more infrastructure. Well, we need to integrate, and hopefully that will lead to stability. Okay. I think that's the best decision I can make right now. Such a shame there's no one in chat right now. Also, do I really have... Okay, this... Then again, maybe striking towards Galicia is probably a good idea. But I'm thinking I may just want to purchase, but then again, I don't actually know. So, yeah, because I'm going to be 100% honest here. It's probably going to be for the best that I pursue the peaceful expansion route, because the Ukrainian lands... Oh, great, great. Why are you not... Oh, Yekaterinburg. I know where that is. I know where Yekaterinburg is. I'm a big chess fan, and Yekaterinburg is where the candidates tournament for this World Championship cycle is in chess. Fun fact. Hopefully, I'm going to turn this to analytics, and that should give us stuff. I mean, I've got this going as fast as I can, so, you know, hopefully everything streams well. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay, well, it says I have an excellent connection now. Oh no, the death of Yosef Piłsudski. Yeah. Yosef Piłsudski, who has been an influential figure in the Kingdom of Poland since its inception at the end of the Weltkrieg, passed away in his sleep late last night. Yosef had been the face of the Polish military for many years and a strong political activist that many admired. His loss will surely leave the Polish military weakened and the future of Poland bleaker. And unfortunately, Yosef Piłsudski would stop being a field marshal at this point. However, we had chosen Władysław Sikorski, and yeah. What the fuck is our research? Oh, we're going for the 7TP. Also, I finally remembered how to actually say this. This is the Błyskawica, which is actually a submachine gun that in the real world was developed for the Polish Home Army, the Armia Krajowa. We need to do this. Was designed for and by the Armia Krajowa in 1943 and used in the Warszawa Uprising in 1944. The Xinjiang clique took one state. East Turkestan was annexed, and a lot of stuff. Okay, uncertain times. Okay, cool. Oh, goody. And our national focus. I'm going to hit pause real quick. I guess we should probably focus on the economy. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with Polish infrastructure, which I hate that I can't do this. And just so that I can actually see the... Sorry about that. That way I can see chat. I'm going to have my phone open. So, There we go. That's the other interesting thing. I'm going to go ahead and look at the trees for just a second. Probably going to go with that one. Redefining territories. Oh, overwhelmed bureaucracy. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to do that one. And we're going to want to go with this one. Peaceful is probably the best option. Territorial Expansion. Yeah, exactly. Is there a way to get an extra research slot? Because I would very much like that. New army designs. That, okay, so I'm going to need to go down there. Probably want to go with an impenetrable defense or a mobile army. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go with the mobile army. And then that should give us, yeah. Okay, so once this is researched, we are going to want to go down this because at the end of the day, I want to get this. Requires all of the following. Okay, so we're going to need to do all of this stuff as well. Okay. And please feel free to comment in chat if you're watching. The Cairo Congress to discuss the Ottoman issue. They want the Ottoman Empire gone, and I'm not sure I blame them. I'm not sure I blame them. There we go. Oh, what's this? The United States is unstable. Yeah. See, I have a lot of... Okay. You know what? No. Let us go and get this. And did I select... Yeah, German advisors. Okay. See, I have a lot of problems with how they did the U.S. in this mod. And most of it is basically to do with the extreme political instability they gave the United States, as well as assuming that a Democrat would win in 1920, which was... It was pretty much impossible, if I'm honest. Because the only reason Wilson got into power was because Teddy Roosevelt split the Republican vote. And the only reason he won in 1916 was because he was the incumbent. Literally, if he was not an incumbent, he would have lost. And in a world where the United States didn't join the First World War, there's no reason to believe that the policies would have been seen as a success, especially if America's stature in the world was considered diminished because they didn't participate. So we'd probably see a Harding administration in 1920. Harding dies, Coolidge takes over, and Coolidge does Roaring Twenties things, basically allows the Roaring Twenties to happen. And his successor takes over, and in a... Oh, West Indies are actually a thing. Okay. But in a world where Hoover isn't actually considered a major player in American politics, because Hoover only became significant in America because because the United States joined into the First World War. Because that's how Hoover made his money, was selling weapons to the U.S. military as well as the Allies. So Hoover probably wouldn't have become a giant figure in America. So Coolidge would select whom he believed would be the most capable of running the nation under any situation, let alone an economic panic, which would be his Treasury Secretary, Andrew Mellon. And I suspect that would lead to a greater increase in stability, a greater increase in a lot of things. I'm going to exit the chat, and I'm going to hit share. I'm going to tweet it. I'll go ahead and tweet that. Okay, cool. And let's go to the comments. Sweet. Oh, also, can we get some likes and comments for reaching 420 subscribers? Because that's a good number. No, but seriously, I started this year with 300 subscribers, so the fact I've gained over 120 before July is actually pretty good. I know I set a goal for 1,000 by the end of the year, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. I try and set reasonable goals, but, you know, it's not always perfect. Also, this is water, because I have a drink over here, so there's no need to have, like, 2 different drinks. Oh, I thought I had unpaused. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, there's Woj. Białystok. Łomża. Still love how that's Vilnius spelled. Yeah, and see, notice that in the Lithuanian parts, they still retain the Lithuanian names, which is based. There's Lvov. What? There's a justification against us from the What? Oh, okay. The Ukraine. Somebody is justifying against the Ukraine. Are they? Rights Pact. A similar ideology and a faction. They have our claim to territory. What? A republic, democracy in the Balkans? That's new. I'm actually really confused now. I'm actually genuinely confused. We'll go. You know what? We're gonna build the fortresses. Romania is justifying against us. Interesting. Unfulfilled import requests. Okay, whatever. Why would... What? That doesn't even make a damn bit of sense. It really doesn't make a damn bit of sense, but okay, fine. Decisions, I don't have anything like that. I will want to do rally public support, maybe, probably. I don't know. Yes, we're about to get the 7TP. Yes! Oh, wow. And our fighters. Nice. Skirpa Nationalists. Leader of the Lithuanian Nationalists has recently come into the spotlight for his increasingly nationalist pro-Lithuanian views. His most recent populist speech on the Polish scourge pervading the government has gained traction among Commonwealth citizens, and Skirpa himself is quickly gaining supporters. If we continue to support Polish interests in the government, this may be a sign it is barely worth noticing. Oh, that's fantastic. Our stability is fucked. It's still 1937, so I can actually... Should I go with a strategic bomber or a heavy fighter? A heavy fighter kind of does a little bit of everything, but I don't really see the need for going strategic because I don't think we're going to go nukes And we don't really need to go for armor. So I'm thinking we should do this slightly ahead of time. Yeah, okay. And American Civil War, and I just don't get Lithuania. I really don't. Or not Lithuania. I just don't get why Romania is justifying against anyone. It's freaking Romania. Ugh. What is our situation looking like? Okay, our production, I mean, I don't want to roll back that, but we do need to get some armor pumping out. It's actually not the worst possible. Wait, the 7 TP is a light tank, right? Yeah. By the way, 7 TP stands for 7-ton Polish. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Also, seriously, Romania? Freaking Romania? Monarchist threat. Purged intellectuals. Well, I wonder why. Okay. Jesus, China is a giant mess, but I guess that shouldn't be that shocking. Also, Mongolia is now tiny, it looks like. Oh, based. We've got units. And it's cavalry, so you go to Witold Pilecki. And then I was hoping to do the winged hussars, so whatever. He'll be cavalry and all that stuff. Okay, well, it looks like Douglas MacArthur is getting his ass handed to him. Huey Long is doing Huey Long things. Yeah, I have zero interest in these assholes winning. Not because I'm capitalist, but because they don't even allow elections. Army takes power in the Philippines. Okay, German advisors based. Select a focus. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be better if we go for the Greater Commonwealth. New England is apparently a thing, and they are at least attempting to make a claim to being the rightful United States by saying we'll hold elections at the same time. And same thing here with the Pacific States. That said, good God, Huey Long is doing great. Because I don't... Oh yeah, also, based. Huey Long is taken where I live. I believe it's actually this province right here. That's a mountain province. Oh, thank God they re-centered Richmond, though. Richmond is actually south of this river, so if the Kaiserreich team is... Are they? No, they got Richmond in the right spot. Yeah. Sort of. I would actually center it a little bit closer down here, but whatever. Then again, actually, wait. This is Norfolk, this is Williamsburg. Yeah, they've got Richmond in about the right... They're in about the right spot. They did a better job of that than did the actual Hearts of Iron team. I live kind of in this area here, one of these three provinces. I think Roanoke's about in this area. A second international? Ugh, really ridiculous. Oh, Panama took over the Panama Canal Zone. Okay, interesting. Puerto Rico is independent. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, Hawaii declared its own independence. That's very interesting. And the Philippines are their own thing. That actually is pretty interesting. Okay, so more China stuff that I don't exactly care about. Based, right? Okay. And tonight I'm going to be streaming for as long as I desire. So, yeah. And I'm actually going to try and get some people into chat right now, so that's the only reason I'm here. And I'm going to share. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to hit there. I think a lot of people are probably watching because, or watching Trump's whatever nonsense. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Ooh, yes. Polski Radio SA Warszawa 2. Okay. Polish voice knows no bounds. Ooh, and we've got units. And it's cavalry. Okay, that's fine. That should be gone, though. Ooh, Argentina declared war on the commies. Nice. I know they're technically not commies, they're syndicalists, but Ooh. Paraguay declared war on Argentina. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's because they should be communist, right? No. That's actually really interesting. The Greater Commonwealth is done. Chilean Argentinian War. Okay, so Chile declared war on Argentina as well. That's kind of interesting. Syndicalism spreads to Burma. Okay. Let's see if we can get Galicia peacefully. Bolivia declared war on Paraguay. Ooh. Ooh, is Bolivia going to get its coastline back? In the comments, or I guess in the live stream chat, state state whether you think Bolivia is going to get its coastline back in this war. Come on. Okay, Romania has joined the Belgrade Pact. That means they're about ready to declare war on Bulgaria, which has... Well, Bulgaria is extra thick in this timeline. Controlling what is now currently known today as North Macedonia. Controlling most of, I believe this is this Bessarabia? No. Maybe it is Bessarabia, I don't remember. And even controlling parts of Thrace. Ooh, Spanish Civil War. Is this Franco? No, Javier the First. Okay, so they're monarchist. Okay, so there's nonsense there. Who's the leader here? Alfonso the 13th. Okay. And this nation, which is kind of a mix of some Kazakh lands, some Uzbek lands, some Turkmen lands, all that nonsense. Really, France? Oh God, France is going to freaking war. France is going to go to war with Germany. But I somehow don't think that's. Yeah, I somehow don't think that's gonna happen. Because Deutsche Africa. Oh, good. They are not. Wait, is that Finland? Oh no, the Baltic Duchy. Galician Purchase. With the reunification process of our countries complete, we can finally intensify efforts to reclaim vital parts of our homeland. The lands of Galicia and Lodomeria were part of our country. Now they are under direct control of Vienna. We try to bring Galicia and Lodomeria back through direct negotiations with Vienna. We're going to do that. I guess we'll go with Ukrainian Referendum. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. You know what? Oh, I did not expect that. Interesting. Oh, we have to be at peace for that one. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and go here. Okay, yeah, we're kind of steamrolling. Come on, march into Krakow. You can do it. Come on, capture Krakow. Yes, I mean, we've also cut them off, which is pretty based. But as soon as we take Lvov... Oh. We're going to want to do this. No, that's going to take way too long. I guess we'll go here. Concentrated industry. Okay, I'm going to slow this down to about 3 speed. Because we are going to more than likely need help from the Krauts, which is a little disappointing, honestly. But maybe not. Okay, I'm not even going to touch that right now. Switzerland joined the Reichspakt. Oh, that's good. There we go. There we go. Yes! 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 And that means, well, good things, generally speaking. Oh no, no, YouTube, quit being stupid. There we go. I mean, I probably could have taken them out on my own, but you know what? Oh, wait, I actually do have enough to do some decisions. There we go, that's good enough for me. Okay. Oh, looks like they're going to form Saudi Arabia. Cool. What? Yes, I am aware we have low manpower. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to extensive conscription as soon as we can, so... Hey, we tried the peaceful option. We literally tried to purchase the territory. Well, that's a shame I ran out. Oh well. There you go. That should help us. Though honestly, with such... Peru declared war on Ecuador. Interesting. Oh, geez. Paraguay is, that's some border gore. Wartime border gore. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Ukraine wants Lend-Lease. Sure, whatever. It's ancient, but I'll take it. I guess I could speed up a touch. I'm going to cancel your orders, and I'm going to give you a front line. Okay, cool, that's fine. I don't exactly care. And I'm going to give you an offensive line. Go take Budapest. I'm going to let it sit there, though. And I'm going to give you a secondary offensive line of also taking Budapest. There we go. Sounds good to me. And I'm going to let the generals work on that. Come on, how hard is it to take Lvov? Seriously, how hard is it to take Lvov? It really shouldn't be that difficult. Yep, I figured that. Actually, that's really good that I can see chat without having to have my phone open watching this, which is based. Golden Union Eagle. There you go, Lvov. Yes, we took Lvov. Yes, and we took Krakow. Yes. Okay, we're winning there. Germans are actually pushing, and Swiss are pushing into Austria, which is very good. Illyria is just... So... sure, that sounds good to me. Decisions available? No, we don't really want to do that. I gotta go ahead and exit that. I'm gonna go here, go to current wars. We're gonna do... Oh, Finland joined the Reichspakt. Okay, let's get rid of the miners. Interesting that... Okay, so we may actually have to defeat them all. But Galicia has capitulated, so that's very good for us. Bohemia we are pushing into. We will have air superiority. Good. I'll wait. Stanislav is their Galicia's capital. Base. Okay. That said, if we get the chance, I'm going to take all of Hungary, probably. That said, I will not be... Oh, Mozambique. Bush War, Middle Africa, declared war there. Okay. Based. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and say... Push as soon as you can, and push as soon as you can, Poletsky. Yeah, whatever, shut up. Okay. Ist nicht gut. I guess, yeah, this is gonna be fairly quick, I suspect. Because there's not that much they're gonna be able to actually do. Especially as the Ukrainians join in and all that stuff. And we were the ones who capitulated. And we're about to take Stanislav, which I'm really happy about. Currently only one viewer. I don't like that. Come on, spread the news. Yeah, so the interesting thing is Poland, Lithuania really became powerful because they just kind of expanded in their own way to, you know, not populated areas. And, yeah. God, we only have a 15. We got a surplus there. We need as many rifles as we can get. What do we have a surplus of each day? Light tanks? Ugh, I don't want to... Everything else we're behind on. That's why we need... Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about that. There we go. There we go. And we are actually pushing into Hungary, which is nice. Yay, 2 viewers, come on. You know what would be funny, you know what would be base though, is if we were able to somehow get, you know, maybe 10 or 15 likes on this. Okay, Austria is almost gone, that's good. Said we better finish this as quickly as we can. Wow, the Pacific States really expanded into the Great Plains. Huey Long is doing Huey Long things. New England is trying to stay out of it. I just hope the syndicalists lose. But then again, I'm a free marketer, so I'm biased. Said it seems like everybody, all of their forces are suffering attrition, while ours are not. A few of ours are. I don't like that. But we control Krakow, the city of kings, which I really wish I could make the capital, but I can't. And Lvov is a thing. Yes, Lvov. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're going to push into Salzburg. Problem is, it's going to be really difficult to actually get to Vienna. Or to Vienna at this point. Probably go international railways, or well, we have to do at least both of we have to do both of these, so may as well. Okay, Peru and Ecuador signed a peace deal which ended hostilities. But what in... Okay, this is some... Oh, God, that is some beautiful border gore. Oh, can we get some likes for the border gore? No, seriously, can we get likes for this border gore? Cause this is some fine aged border gore. Ooh, they'll give us Mosins. Okay, missing equipment production. Okay, I don't really need tactical bombers. I don't really want. Okay, as soon as that is produced, I am going to switch to Doctrine, I feel. Doctrine is probably a good idea. We're only getting +8. And then plus that, so 2 days. And then 1 day, and come on. There we go. Whoop. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Let's go to land doctrine. Oh yeah. Oh god. God, that's all trench warfare nonsense. And I don't want to do that. Since we're going to be going mobile, we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah. Because there is absolutely no point in going trench warfare. I always hate that trench warfare doctrine anyway. That said, should we control Hungary? Because I'll puppet them if I can control them. Because having them as a puppet is probably going to be a better decision. Said they... interesting. Okay, they are... Netherlands is a puppet. Middle Africa is a puppet. Flanders, Wallonia. Baltics, Ruthenia. Yeah, that was what I expected. Germany, East Asia. Morocco. Huh, the Ukraine is not a puppet anymore. Interesting. Oh, Liberia, frick. Liberia? So, okay, that was unexpected. Saudi Arabia joined the Cairo Pact. That means the Ottomans are going to be hosed here shortly. Are we going to actually be able to do anything here? I suspect not. It's fine. Said Ukraine is sending troops our way, which is going to be really useful. How do I not have more political power? Said I can't change our government. Serbian Republic declared war on Bulgaria. Okay. Not what I anticipated. Oh, shoot. Germans are trying to naval invade, it seems. More nonsense in the Balkans. Oh, this is some craziness. But hey, come on, we tried to be peaceful. Oh, okay, so we are actually pushing now. Good. Maybe. Okay, they're about to take Praha, or as we would know it, Prague. This is pretty basic. We control Galicia and Latamoria. And we're actually pushing on all fronts except for our front. Well, yeah, and we're going to be pushing here pretty shortly, so. Oh, Prague got taken. Yeah. Looks like they've I guess we could say this is an Anschluss. Is this an Anschluss? I want to say it's an Anschluss. What's German politics looking like? God, all that mess of German parties. We do need to end this war fairly quickly, though. We really need to end this quickly just to make sure that we are prepared for when the French decide to declare war. So basically, I think as soon as we take, well, I'll look at this. I love how we are the defenders in this war. Oh, Bohemia has capitulated. That's very good news. Unfortunately, I think we're going to need to capitulate all of them, which is a little frustrating. But the Germans have successfully naval invaded, it seems. And we've actually held our own. And then we can start working on trying to get a border renegotiation, because this is some border gore that I just cannot stand. That is some border gore that I cannot stand. Hey man, I know this is kind of off topic. What happened? So basically, Baguette Thief, what happened was Fish deleted that one, and for a lot of reasons, and I'm not going to go into specifics because I don't know the full story, but there is a second one that does exist, and if you want, I'll send you an invite to it. Yeah, so pretty much all of that stuffs. Okay, let me extend the front line a touch. There we go. Really shouldn't change that. Yeah, and see, we're now pushing over here. That said, we are in the mountains, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Wonder what the Swiss are going to do, because the Swiss are unusually large, because the Swiss border is normally in this area, or should be in this area, but whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Swiss can do whatever they like. That said, having this... Oh, brave man playing as Poland. Well, this is also Kaiserreich. So, slightly different. Slightly different. But, yeah, no, playing as Poland in any sort of strategy game around this time period, regardless of the mod, is a difficult prospect. Because, well, let's be honest, geographically, Poland is in one of the worst spots to have a nation start, be. Because there's only one natural border that Poland has that is in any way realistically defensible, and that's the Carpathian Mountains. You could argue that the Vistula River right here is also a defensible border, but the problem is Poland has historically had territory on both sides of the Vistula. Okay, I don't really care about India stuff. In addition, what other rivers are there to use as actual natural borders? France has great borders under normal circumstances because you have the Pyrenees, you have the Alps on this side, and traditionally France has always tried to control everything up to the Rhine River, or at least have influence over any states that control territory in the Rhine area. But Poland gets the short end of the stick. That's interestingly enough why Russia has always been an expansionist state. Is at first they wanted to get to sea so they could trade, but also so that they would have defensible borders. Hence why they would expand to the Urals and then, well, as we see all the way beyond that, to the Pacific Ocean. We should probably do this, and that should be really extremely good. And that'll give us, 2 military factories? So I guess we'll go 1, 2. Yeah, I wonder what... You should read the title. Yeah, I'll send you an invite as soon as I'm done streaming Baguette Thief. But yeah... you should really read the title. Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter because even in regular Hearts of Iron 4. Cabinet Crisis, December 1937, Kurier Warszawski, one of the most influential newspapers in Poland, published a number of articles accusing a former member of the current cabinet of stealing public funds. An investigation into the matter has proven the accusations correct. King Bendog III will likely use this opportunity to change cabinet as he sees fit and gain more control over the government's process. I mean, you have to. It's the only correct thing to do in these situations. Oh yeah, okay, fine. God, I hate that I had to lose political power, but changing the cabinet out. Okay, so I don't really care that they canceled the lease. Austrians are getting heated, and interesting that... Oh, no, we still have that. Appointing a prime minister. After a government crisis, the position of prime minister is empty, and the king needs to appoint a new one. Leopold Skulski, the conservative leader. Archbishop Kakowski, the primate of Poland. Zdzisław Lubomirski, the former leader of the Regency Council. Władysław Sikorski is an interesting choice. That would be a bad choice. You know what? We're going to go with conservatives, which I think is a very good choice. Again, this isn't exactly how I would choose things in real life, but I'm trying to restore the borders of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth rather than play as I would in these situations. Because I'm not a monarchist by any stretch of the imagination. But we are doing well. That said, I don't like that our manpower is in a not good way, and I want to change that as quickly as I can. How much war participation do we have? 20%. So we're going to actually have some say in the peace conference, which is really good. Illyria, Austria is almost... if you get rid of the miners... Okay, so that means as soon as Austria capitulates, that's it. As soon as Austria capitulates, that is it. And when Austria capitulates, whoo, boy, that's going to be a fun peace conference, because we are going to get Galicia. We have enough war score, I would think, in order to actually... in order to do that. And we'll see about Hungary, because I don't know. It's also going to be interesting to see what Germany does regarding Austria, whether they just Anschluss them or whether they do their own thing. But no, it is good to see that we are actually making gains into Hungary, but we're not really doing much. Okay, we should be pushing here shortly. I'm debating whether or not I should increase the speed. I probably won't. Oh, that should be changing that. Yeah, that changed that. Okay, we're winning that one as they try and take that. They're going to make their own decisions. Yeah, this war is going to be over fairly shortly, I think. Okay, let's see our recruitment. You know, I'm going to deploy them. Everything else, I just have to wait. There we go. Oh, good. We've got support weapons. Okay, so let's pop over to here. We should probably do this because we are at war, so it probably makes sense to develop that technology. Okay, I don't really care right now about that. Wait. Oh, yes. Okay, so I can't really do anything there, but I can do there. I can go here. And here I should probably be going. Kielce is going to do that. And I guess we should probably build up. Well, we can't even do that. Okay. So I guess we'll just do military. There we go. Oh, the Russian Republic declared war on Georgia. Okay. We don't really need to do that, though. Oh. Really? Really? Krakow? Really? Krakow? Oh, wow. In Georgia already? Well, that's an epic failure on the part of the Ruskies. Not what I would have expected for Georgia to be pushing the Russians. I wonder if the No, the Russians do have troops down there. Okay. Interesting. It's very interesting. Totalists in... Okay, that's fine. I don't really care where that is, and I don't really care about that issue at all. Which, okay, fine. Whatever. Also, if you are watching and you have any questions about history, specifically around this time period, or just in general, you know, feel free to ask in the comments. I did study history. I do have a degree in history. It's sitting around here somewhere. As soon as I get it framed, I'm going to put it up on the wall near that Rush poster, or maybe above my desk somewhere, but probably near the Rush poster. Just because I think that's a good idea, right? And we'll do that. Also, we really are going to need to finish off this war, because I don't like seeing all those French... Well, it's only one division each. Okay, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Stability, yeah, we're losing some because of that. Really, it says offensive war, even though the war score thing says we are in a defensive war. Illyria is nowhere near capitulation, but okay, fine, whatever. Close that. Yeah, okay. They are pushing back to Portuguesa. Curious as to why Portugal decided it was a good idea to declare war on Middle Africa. And then again, I think we're just and a better situation overall. Okay. And we are pushing back, which is great. Is the Russian Republic run by the Mensheviks in this? That's actually a very good question. I don't remember. The Social Liberals are the large... No, sorry. The Social Conservatives are the largest party right now. Cariete, Market Liberals, and then the Social Liberals, Social Dems, the Radical Socialists, the Syndicalists, and the Authoritarian Dems are minorities. I also think there's a Totalist faction. But there is no Communist Party, and I don't think the Mensheviks are a serious factor in this game. Or at least in Russia in this game. Okay, so it looks like the Russians are finally pushing back against Georgia. And they've captured Ossetia and Sakartvelo, which is the the endonym for Georgia. And there's Tbilisi. Looks like the Kazakhs are... Oops. Yeah, of course. There we go. That's another war. Poor Austria-Hungary. Not really. I don't really care. Austria-Hungary can eat it. The problem was Austria was kind of like the Austro-Hungarian Empire was a very similar situation to the Ottomans in that 1937, Jesus. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this, which will allow us to build fuel silos, I suppose. Because it is good to do some of that, and we can get 5. Okay, I really don't care about China. Yeah, this war is going to be over fairly shortly. Because the Germans are about to push into Vienna. Man, I wish I could send the cavalry. I wish I could get my cavalry into Vienna. Because then I could say, then the winged hussars arrived. Except this time they're not trying to liberate Vienna, they're trying to capture Vienna. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Switzerland did... Nice. Switzerland took Tyrol. Okay. Okay. I see you, Switzerland. I see you. Come on, just push into Vienna. Okay, I really don't care about that China stuff. But I am happy that YouTube is actually the YouTube studio is showing my chat over here so that I can actually just quickly turn, look, say, okay, no new comments or anything like that. Austrians deserve it. Poles liberate Vienna, and then they repeat, yes! Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła. Yes, I agree. I actually do agree that the Poles are... Yeah, we're going to need this anyway. Really? I've got military factories to use. Oh, I got one more. We'll go ahead and put you to tanks. Okay, I don't really care. Yeah, can Switzerland... See, I'm not controlling Switzerland, so I can't do that. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, because, you know, Switzerland did Switzerland things, and... Yeah, don't mess with the Swiss. Seriously, the Swiss Guard are... There's a reason why the Pope uses the Swiss Guard to this day. You don't want to fight the Swiss. They really will beat you, and beat you badly. Or if they don't, they're going to go out in a blaze of glory. And it's really going to be a blaze of glory. And the 189 in the service of heaven. Swiss being based as hell. Yes, they are, Ryan. Yes, they are. Let's see. That said, we are pushing into Hungary, which, okay, I'm happy with that. Um, that's the thing. Poland and Lithuania did occasionally control south of the Carpathians. Yeah, Swiss logic during World War II, shoot everyone down. I mean, that is technically neutrality. Hey, we're not shooting down one side more than the other. We're just shooting down whoever flies above our airspace. That's some big brain time. That is some big brain time. Said Illyria is being taken. Germans are pushing into Austria. We are taking over Hungary. And it is winter, and we are south of the Carpathians, which means our cavalry has an advantage. Oh, Russia took Georgia. I do not like that. Because the U.S. state I am from originally, it was also shares a name, at least in English, with Sarkatvello, or Georgia. I suspect that the Russians are going to try and take Armenia and then Azerbaijan next, which is going to be very interesting. It's also interesting to note that a lot of really good chess players are from these two nations. Really, the Swedes want to send us Lend-Lease? Okay, we'll take some Mausers. We'll take some Swedish Mausers. I like Swedish Mausers. Actually, fun fact: the Mauser rifle is probably the most popular, and specifically, I'm talking about the Mauser 1898. Is the most produced rifle of all time, the most produced small arm of all time. So, and here's what I mean by that. So everybody talks about the AK-47 being extremely well produced and extremely prominent around the world. But there are 100 million AKs and AK variants and the variants of the variants. So I'm talking about Middle Africa and Portugal ended their hostilities. Okay. And Middle Africa took a little bit of everything. Okay, that's cool. But the AK-47 and its family, so I'm talking exactly, Rolf, the 1903 Springfield is a Mauser variant. But here's the crazy thing. So the AK-47 and its family, the AK family, which accounts for about 100 million units produced total, probably close to 120 million in this modern day and age, but whatever. That includes the AK-47 and its Russian variants, so the 74, the AK-47 or 74U, the modern one, and all the other Russian variants, which are just kind of the same thing, just reskinned or rechambered for different roles. But also the Finnish Valmut, the Israeli Galil, which is actually a derivative of the Finnish Valmut. There's a bunch of Yugoslav AKs, Romanian AKs, etc., etc. But all of those account Chinese variants as well, like the Type 94, I want to say, or the Type 95. Yeah, the Krag sucked ass. That said, we should have gone lever action with our military technology, in my opinion. And maybe that's going to be a video on the history of guns in the United States at some point. Is talking about how we really... Oh, Egypt declared war on the Ottomans. That's good. Okay. But, yeah, we really should have gone lever action. The U.S. is in the middle of a civil war. And Huey Long is being the kingfish. Yeah, and Douglas MacArthur. Okay, Stanislav is injured. That's great. But yeah, the U.S. is not faring too well in Kaiserreich. Another blow to the Sultan. Was that Yemen? Did Yemen? Yeah, Yemen is no longer their puppet, I suppose. Yeah, so the Mauser. You had the Mauser 98, you had the Lee Enfield, you had Polish Mausers, you had Finnish Mausers, you had Swedish Mausers, you had Russian Mausers. The Mosin Nagant itself is a Mauser copy. You had French Mausers, you had the Springfield 1903, which was a Mauser derivative. You had Japanese Mausers. Basically every nation, once they realized how good the Mauser rifle was, they were like, it's free real estate. Yes, Ryan, every man a king. Truth is, I don't like... It's not that I don't like Huey Long. I disagree with a lot of his politics. But I also disagree with his methods in some respect. Oh, no. Yeah, if you play Kaiserreich, the Americans are always going to go into a civil war. I don't think there is a route you can take with the national focuses or the 1936 election that will lead to a world where the United States isn't embroiled in a 4 or 5-way civil war. And that's because the Kaiserreich team kind of didn't get U.S. politics or the growth of the U.S. economy in the post-war years, and the fact that the U.S. was almost certainly going to become the world's largest economy. They overestimated the strength of the Democratic Party at the early part of the century outside of the American South, because they went with Democrats winning the 1920 election, which was basically impossible. And I really need to get on expanding the political history, the party systems of the United States. And I'll talk about how, the Democratic Party was extremely weak at that point, because the Democrats were still controlled mostly by former Confederates or Southern sympathizers, such as Woodrow Wilson, who was a fan of the Lost Cause. Huey Long being thrown out of a meeting. Darn, if he was thrown out a window, we could have it be the defenestration of New Orleans. The Damocles Project. Oh, interesting. Oh, that is very interesting. Yeah. If they wanted to go with a civil war, I think there were better routes they could have taken that would have made a hell of a lot more sense. Of course, they also got the aftermath of the Battle of Blair Mountain horribly wrong in a way that can only really be described as a socialist fantasy. Ooh, good. We've actually gained in our war participation. That's awesome. Ooh, 22%. Nice. As much as I disagree with Huey Long, I'm a Southerner, so I kind of have to like the Kingfish. And I have my own problems with Douglas MacArthur. The Syndicalists can go take a long walk off a short pier. New England is pussyfooting around. And the Pacific states are a bunch of pretentious wankers. Rolf, yeah, that's... Yeah. FDR is like, let's make a deal. FDR tries to reform the Supreme Court, gets in trouble. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. People don't like it when the Supreme Court gets threatened to be evolved or reformed, because that, in almost all cases, winds up being a means of turning the court into a political tool. And it's a terrible, terrible decision. I'm not a fan of Trump saying that he wants to reform the Supreme Court. After all, he was the one who chose Gorsuch, and anybody who's read Gorsuch's previous opinions, Namibia declared war on Southwest Africa. Okay, that's fine. Zambia declared war on Barotseland. They also declared war on Garanganzi, and on Nyasaland, and on Tanganyika. Oh, Tanganyika declared war on Zanzibar. Okay, I'm just going to skip through this because too many names that I am going to butcher because I am an American who doesn't speak any of those languages. Huey is secretly Palestine. Yeah, the collapse of Middle Africa. Yep, you were right. That's what that event was. The collapse of Middle Africa. And oh my God, wow, that is a gigantic Charlie Foxtrot. Woo. Hey, election minutes. Whoa, what the curva? Oh, yay. Okay, more Marishi Kingdom. Oh, that's gotta be, what, Jordan? Interesting. But, yeah. The Supreme... honestly, if you've read Gorsuch's Supreme Court opinions, you'll know that Gorsuch has a very libertarian bend. And FDR was literally trying to tell the Supreme Court, do as I say, or I'm going to pack the court and make you do as I say, which is not appropriate at all. Okay, we're going to go in here. So falls the heart of the Kingdom of Spain. Okay, so I think the Carlists are winning. We still need more of those, and I get 2 more factories, so we're going to use them on rifles because we have a shortage of rifles. But that should be changing fairly shortly. As soon as I get 150 political power. Okay. Steel trade. I'm going to cancel trade with the United States because you're not doing any of that. And, I mean, we do have that, but we should probably trade with Flanders and Wallonia because we won't even need convoys because land rapids. Okay, so yeah, the Carlists took Madrid, and the commies control Barcelona, and Sevilla is controlled by the actual Kingdom of Spain, which still controls Majorca and Menorca. It's cool. And then Rome is its own thing. I guess we could call this the Papal States, which is controlled by Stephen X. Similar ideology. It really should be that the Papal States are, their own thing. Also, Sardinia is its own nation. That's pretty based. Illyria's almost dead. Come on, you really need to take... FDR is extremely overrated. I would agree. I thought the Europeans drew shitty borders. Oh, you want to see some border gore? There's a point earlier in the stream where I looked at, what's it? I looked at, I want to say it was South America. We're going to go to extensive conscription. Okay, we're going to go here. And we really need to research there. I'll do that. And then, I'll worry about the templates later, after the war. You want to see some top-tier border gore? That is top-tier border gore. There's a reason Democrats call themselves the party of FDR and not any Democrat before FDR. Yes, that is accurate, but even FDR is an extremely poor example of what the modern Democratic Party wants itself to be. FDR was racist. He was... Waffelreich is where it's at, yes. Yeah, exactly. But no, it's like FDR, he was horribly racist. He was a womanizer. He was a totalitarian in many regards. He actually admired Benito Mussolini in his early years. Yeah, I know. Chile needs to get that looked at. Bolivia is at least trying to get its coastline back, though in a herder way. Like, God, that is horrifyingly bad. I should probably research that. We're in 1938, so I can maybe get away with some before-time technology. Let's just take a look at the Kingfish. Okay, cool. More China stuff that I don't really care about. Poor Douglas MacArthur. Ouch. Ouch. That said, Russia is probably going to push the Islamic Federation of Turkestan back. Mongolia is getting eaten by the Maklik. India is a giant mess, but that's not border gory. This is some border gore, I'm not going to lie, but it's still better than what the Europeans drew. Maybe not. Oh, a Venetian Revolt. Can the Queen of the Adriatic survive? Probably not. Okay, I'm suspecting that... Oh, no, market liberals. What? Okay, I don't quite get this one. Veneto... Okay, what about them? Oh, they're going fascist. Okay, yeah, fine, send your own version of the Mauser. The disunited states of Argentina, yes. Chile's going through a Siegwaffel. Chile needs to get that looked at. India's a mess. I thought this was alternate history, not real life. Oh, burn! Oh, that is some burn. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, probably. I haven't even looked at Canada. Update the Enfield. Oh, so they're trying to fix their own rifles. Is this Edward the Eighth? Edward the Eighth. Interesting. It's not the most border gore I've seen. Looks at Chile. God, sometimes I love this game for the border gore it creates. Sometimes I hate this game for the border gore it creates. Oh, Argentina. Okay, so let's see the border gore. Okay, nope. So, oh God. Bolivia is still at war with Paraguay. Yikes. So they are going to probably be renaming themselves there pretty shortly. Chile didn't get anything. Ouch. That's got to be rough. But then again, that may have to do with Chile's ability to control territories to the east of the Andes Mountains. American, what Canada don't. Oh, oof. But this... Yeah. The Lee Enfield Mark III was a really good rifle, but there was a problem with it. Did Paraguay take the blue pill? Yeah, I think Paraguay took the blue pill. Because the gore is gone. Yeah. No, the problem with the Lee Enfields is that they never updated for a modern war. Because you had the M1 Garand, or Garand, but it's Garand. You had the, whatever you call it, oh boy, Hawaii has joined the co-prosperity fear. Yeah, so the problem with it is that it's too good. Well, the M1 Garand was better. Hawaii has joined the Entente. Okay, I don't quite get that. They literally just joined a faction 2 seconds ago. Okay, we are easily pushing now. You're not facing anyone. You can go here. Like, come on now. Oh, goody. Improved infantry equipment. I could go with that. How many days? 281? Because it's a 1939 technology. We're going to go with the Morse, which is its own little thing. Illyria is capitulated. That's very good. And that means Austria is going to be gone in not too long a time. Paraguay is capitulated. Bolivia took 5 states. Okay, they're probably going to puppet. Okay, you can go here. I don't really care. Oh, Ruthenian troops. Yeah, I'm trying to increase my war score as much as possible. I mean, we're already at 23%, which is great. We're just going to march in there, aren't we? And honestly, if we can... Yeah, this is going to be really good. Okay. March into here. I don't like micromanaging in this game, which is probably the Hawaii Free. Benjamin Harrison disapproves. Yeah, so by the time of this period, the truth is you really needed some form of automatic capability in a squad, and you really need semi-automatic. It's one of the reasons why Poland was experimenting with its own semi-automatic weapons in the 1930s, and had began the adoption of a new rifle, of a new semi-automatic rifle that was actually superior to the Mausers the Germans were still using at the outbreak of World War II. The 7TP was better than the first generation of German tanks. The first, trying to remember, there was a few other things the Poles were developing that were significantly better than what most militaries had at the time, simply because Poland was in a position that they realized they needed to revamp their military. Okay, Mongolia is capitulated. That's good to know. Okay, you can go here. Let's try to get an encirclement on this. Since... Ah! Okay, so we've got new military factory. We need you producing those. Okay, cool. You go here. There we go. But yeah, so... Oh! Budapest has been taken. Awesome. History of Poland. Easily fell to Germans. Poland's weird. Like, well, we tried. Yeah, that's not the case. Poland actually gave a much stiffer resistance to the Germans than I think a lot of people actually know about. The plan that Poland had in World War II in real life was, we're going to... They needed good defensive weapons. And actually, Poland was developing those as well. And they were developing a very good defensive plan, which was basically, they're going to retreat to around Warsaw, as well as kind of go around. And they had a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union that would allow them to do this. And the plan was that Poland would be able to do this, hold out along better defensive positions away from Gdańsk, away from Poznan, and away from certain other areas, but just basically be around the Biebsza, Vistula river areas, and wait for France and Britain to join into the war, and then they would launch a counter-offensive. We're going to need a new civilian economy. We'll go ahead and do this. Yeah. Exactly. And Poland never actually capitulated. For example, one of the surprisingly really good guns of real life is listed here, the model 1943 Błyskawica. That's actually a really good gun in real life. You know what? We can do this. We have the power to spare. Yeah, exactly. The Błyskawica was designed and used by the Armia Krajowa, or Polish Home Army. Oh man, if the German invasion of Poland failed. Yeah. That would have been really interesting. But Poland only got completely beaten because at the end of the day... what the hell? Where did my Polish arm... Okay, that's whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so... Poland only got kind of beaten when the Soviet Union... Yeah, exactly. The Soviets also attacked... Yeah, exactly. Just look up the Katyn Forest Massacre. I mean, come on. A lot of people are like, oh, wait, Hungary controls... What? Oh, no. Sorry, Vienna is in Austrian hands. I don't know why I thought it was in... freaking Hungarian hands. It just looked like it was in Hungarian hands. Yeah, exactly. The Soviets were the real reason that the Poles wound up getting at least officially beaten in the Second World War at the start. But again, the Poles didn't give up. And you can hear great stories about the Poles in the British Air Force and the Royal Air Force in the Battle of Britain, specifically the 303rd Royal Air Force Squadron, which was the most decorated squadron in the Royal Air Force during World War II, and especially the Battle of Britain. Let's not forget about the Polish ship that was involved in the sinking of the Bismarck, which the mad lad, the absolute mad lad of a captain, used, before he started firing on the Bismarck, he used its ship's signals to relay a message to the Bismarck saying, I am Polish. Like, come on. That's just, talk about, huge balls. Yeah, exactly. The Polish government in exile existed until it was actually 1989 when they were allowed to go back to Poland. Do they really need to? And they're fine. They're not really doing anything important there. And oh wow, we actually have a unit there. Whatever. There we go. You go there. Yeah, and then, of course, the Poles fought valiantly at the Battle of Monte Cassino. Yeah, I already have. I just don't have the political power to increase it again. To service by requirement, which I would absolutely do if I had the 100 political power. I just don't. Not right now, at least. Though we are gaining a little bit under half per day. Oh, that's not good. Whatever. Yeah. Do I have the ability to deploy more troops? What are they missing? Infantry equipment. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware that we have a shortage of that. I want more factories. Doesn't really matter. This war is going to be over very shortly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the Poles at Monte Cassino have one of the best stories ever, which is the story of Wojtek, the fighting bear. Gotta love the old days when the Saudis didn't give weapons to terrorists. Yeah. No, instead... oh yeah, Saudi Arabia. That's a thing in this universe. And the Ottoman Empire is collapsing. Also, Ethiopia controls Eritrea, but they don't control this part of their nation. Okay. The Sultanate of Egypt has basically lost everything in Egypt, except now they've taken a bunch back. Interesting. Iran is whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, this area is being taken back. That's good. Yeah, they're gonna die pretty quick, and then I'll send them up to wrap up this area. But God, just send an attack already. Jeez. Hey, me? I don't want my stream to die just because my connection is horrible. Oh, I think it came back. Yes! Oui. I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy that my connection came back. Okay, cool. But yeah, Wojtek the Fighting Bear, he was a munitions hauler, technically speaking, for the Polish army in exile and fought at the Battle of Monte Cassino and then retired to a zoo in Scotland where a lot of troops that served with him actually were able to visit him. And he was very fondly remembered and well known. Fall of Denver. Interesting. Who's taking over? Is that Huey Long taking over? No. Okay, well, Huey Long is also taking over. No! I think the Syndicalists control where I live now, and I'm not happy about that. Oh, Honduras declared war on Guatemala. Yeah, big F in chat. And was that El Salvador? Ah. So it looks like what? It's Nicaragua. Oh. Yeah, El Salvador. I'm not happy about that. This is really interesting here. So we've got a multifaceted civil war, or a weird war in this area. I'm not even gonna look at that. Come on, Huey. Come on, Huey. Beat the Syndicalists back. I mean, you're beating them back over in this area, which is good enough, but come on. I don't want to live in an area controlled by Syndicalists. My state is one of the main states in the Pacific states. California, right? They're the libertarians. They need to rise up in Virginia. Yeah, I know. Oof. Oof, Will Church. Oof. That's, everybody press F in chat for that one. Okay, yeah, see, this was expected to happen. And we're actually pushing forward. I guess I can give you a new front line here. And I can give you a new front line here, I suppose. And I will send you forward. Come on, Poletsky. You can do this. Laughs in California, yeah. Beautiful state of Ohio is under tyranny. Send help. Oh, Ohio. So, Browns or Bengals? Border gore. Oh, El Salvador has capitulated to Honduras. And it looks like Honduras is going to go here, and yeah, this is gonna end well. Yeah, Guatemala's gonna die. Also, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but that's an unfortunate faction name. That is an unfortunate political party abbreviation. Oh. That's unfortunate. Yes, the Swiss got South Tyrol. Okay, Zambia has capitulated. That's Africa, so... Whoa! Okay, lots of wars. I'm gonna say, you know, sorry to the person who, yeah. That's not good. Socialist Republic of Argentina? I don't like that. I don't think anybody should like that. Also, Bolivia. What? Bolivia, are you drunk? Bolivia, are you drunk? Yes, Alternate History Hub did indeed do a video on Kaiserreich, and it was actually very good. Instead of, you know, critiquing or covering it, you know, he really just talked about the alternate history and where it came from, right? Why the Swiss have it? Yes, why do the Swiss have, Jack Reed is buried in Russia, if I'm not correct. Yeah, that is correct. The Mongolian Swiss Empire. I'm also a Bengals fan, even though they're terrible. Elon Musk goes back to 1899 and gives the Boers flamethrowers and lasers. Oh, I'm also expecting you to be a Buckeyes fan. If so, enjoy Justin Fields. Bolivia, why? Yeah, exactly. But seriously, if you're a Buckeyes fan, I hope you enjoy Justin Fields. He's a good player and a good person from what I've read. I kind of wish he had stayed in Georgia, because go Dogs, sick 'em, woof woof. Okay. Oh, we have troops there. Okay, just collapse them. Okay, cool, Finland. You can end that. That's fine. I don't really care. Let's see. Come on, just enter already. Jesus, how long does it freaking take? There we go. There we go. Yeah, this shouldn't take very long to capitulate them. Come on. How long does it freaking take? There we go. And we should be the ones taking Vienna. Or Vienne. As it's listed. When an enemy gets close to the Vatican, The Last Stand by Sabaton starts playing. Yes! Yeah. In the heart of the Holy See, in the home of Christianity. But yes, let's see. Okay. Oh, we took that. Cool. See if you take Vienna. Okay, cool. Our manpower is indeed increasing. That's based. I love that. Also, this stream is actually doing a lot better than last Saturday's stream. And by the way, I will be what? Oh, The Last Battle? Oh, that is such a good song. 5th of May is just around the corner. 1945, the Führer's reign's at its end. Jenny at the gates. Yes, it's open fire. Yeah, no, The Last Battle is a great song. I love it, and I love the historical event it covers. I really like it because oh yeah, plays Battle of Bannockburn. Yeah, Blood of Bannockburn. Yeah, that's another good one. But the battle for Schloss Itta is just, you know, I think that's the event you need to show people when you want to try and make the argument that not all Wehrmacht troops and not all SS officers were completely evil. Because there was actually an SS officer who was on the side of the Americans and Wehrmacht in that battle. Yes, Battle of Castle Itta. I say Schloss Itta because Schloss is the German word for castle. Oh. You know what? You go. You go too. There we go. We've got him surrounded, boys. We've got him surrounded. There we go. Oh, we're going to take Vienna. We're going to take Vienna. It's ours, boys. One comment for the Battle of Bannockburn. My knife is now a claymore. And Robert the Bruce beat an Earl of England with a superior battle axe in the face tactic. Too right. Oh, Bulgaria, I think, capitulated. And Serbia is... Those borders of Serbia actually look like real borders of Serbia? Like, that doesn't look too border gory. Like, that actually looks like a real Serbia, sort of, except for the fact they control North Macedonia and part of Greece. Also, China is a mess. Bruce is in command. But yeah, this is what China looks like. I think Mongolia is a puppet. Yeah, Mongolia is a puppet of the Maklik. Oh. Yes. I want your Gewehrs. And that's just a Mauser. That's another Mauser. Seriously, how many freaking Mausers? But just of the actual Mauser 98. Like the original Mauser 98. Do you want to know how many Mauser 98s were produced? 100 million of their own. That doesn't even count. Yeah, Huey Long is doing Huey Long things. But yeah, that doesn't even count the... Oh. 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 No. Oh no. Okay, we're still... Okay. Oh, okay, so... Okay, that... Anyway. But yeah, that doesn't... At least China isn't building concentration camps in this world. Yeah, no, that doesn't even count the Springfields and all the other variants. Basically, every nation produced, at least a few million Mausers and so many other... It's insane. Probably close to 1 billion Mausers every mounted king if he breathes. Oh man. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's funny. But yeah. So if somebody says the AK is the most produced rifle of all time, no, it's the Mauser. It's the Mauser 98. And all you have to do is list its derivatives and explain every nation used the Mauser 98 or a domestic copy of it, and not just a domestic variant, a domestic copy of it, until the middle of the Second World War. Oh, yes. And we took Hungary, based. Yeah, we're about to take them over. And we're at... Wow, we've really boosted our war score in this. I love it. Oh, Uruguay won the World Cup? Has Uruguay ever won the World Cup in real life? Because I am not so sure about that. That's kind of interesting. Can somebody tell me if Uruguay has ever won the World Cup? Because I'm not a huge football fan, just because, well, I'm American, so why would I be? You know what? We don't really need that. We're going to also decline that because there's no reason to go into a non-aggression pact with Legionary Italy. Because I don't want to side with fascists. Who'da thunk it? Yeah, no, like, Marty McFly, they are chicken. Yeah, the MP, yeah, the Sten gun ripoff made by the Germans, yeah. Oh, and see, we've got more troops. Based. And their cavalry. The winged hussars arrive! Oh, I love it. And actually, I believe we were the ones to take Vienna. So the winged hussars really did return to Vienna. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that said, this is not going to end well for. So we really, really, really need to. Oh. Okay, so Galicia. Can't we take all states? Oh wow! It really won't let me take all states. Darn. Okay, so I guess I can do that, and I'll just do this. And it will let me do that. Oh, oops. Okay, we'll do that. I suppose... Okay, so we won't get anything from Hungary. Yeah, that's fine. They can do that. Because really all we wanted... Okay, so I guess we can set you here on the border with Belarus or Ruthenia. And I guess we'll put you on the border with Ukraine. That's cool. Yes, I'm aware we have low manpower, management suite. Okay, that's fine. You can cancel Lend-Lease. I really don't care. Yeah, I really don't care. We need to integrate Galicia. What? Why is it here 3 times? And I don't have the political power for that one. Okay. That said, did I screw up and accidentally take a little bit of Hungary? I think I did. Oh, I think I... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. A dire situation. That's fine. That's fine. What the hell? So you gave up Slovakia. Hungary is now a thing, and they are a German puppet. I expect Germany is going to be figuring out how to... Transylvania, okay. Interesting. Transylvania is now its own nation. I suspect they're going to do something here. Also, God, Kaiser Wilhelm II is old as sin. No, we're keeping Bukovina. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And you are going here. Come on. Thank you. And I'm going to do this, actually. Because for some reason, I don't trust the Romanians. Oh, whoops. God damn it. Yeah, because for some reason, I don't trust the Romanians. Who'd have thunk it? Yeah, you can cancel on lease. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to remove the effect of Black Monday, which should speed everything up. Oh, Germany gave it to you. Yeah, okay, fair. I was trying to figure that one out. I didn't see that because I was extremely confused because I don't remember having historical claims here. I didn't remember that. Okay, so what's our construction looking like? Okay, so I guess we should be wanting to build a few more of these because that's going to increase our production speed, and then we can build a few more of these. Should probably build some fuel silos. And then, oh boy, YouTube is being stupid again. And then I'm going to build another dockyard. And honestly, I want to prioritize the dockyards being built. Let's look at what our Navy looks like. Really? Oh, no. Okay, I get it. Carriers. Well, I have to do this because it's named after one of the most based kings ever. Jan Sobieski. I have to. I don't even care anymore. I have to. I'm going to have to build at least one. Okay, we're going to integrate them. Okay, well, we're still gaining, so that's very good. Germany gave it to us. Okay. I mean, I have to. I was going to make the submarines, but I noticed that was named after Sobieski, so, yeah. And then I guess our next national focus... What's Romania doing? Okay. Doesn't matter. The Ottomans seem to have actually won their war. Sudan is its own nation. Interesting. I suspect they're a puppet. Yeah, they're a puppet of the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, it's... Okay, natural causes. Sudden death of one of the most famous natural... Yeah, good. I probably should have read what that said, because surprisingly I may have actually understood it. Yeah, like an idiot right now, I am trying to learn 2 different languages. I am trying to learn French and Polish at the same time, because I am crazy. Yeah, that's going to end well, I suspect. Yeah, we need to reintegrate this. Okay, so socialists have taken over. Really? Switzerland didn't take anything? Interesting. Slovakia is its own thing. That's fine. So basically what I want to try and do is we're going to need to figure out a way to get territory from Ruthenia and take territory from the Ukraine. Because at the end of the day, they have a lot of territory that is technically ours. I mean, actually, technically, even Romania has territory that used to be Polish. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep streaming for, but this game is going pretty well so far. This is going to be really difficult because, you know, I went with the option to, and we're going to want to do this one, mobile infantry, research, okay, I want to edit this, how much, okay, so we have enough to actually edit this. I guess anti-air is probably a good idea, or... we're not producing anti-air, though, so I guess we'll add some infantry, which is probably going to slow... Yeah, it's going to slow them down, but I don't really care. And support, we'll probably want support artillery, I suppose, and then I guess we can add more tanks. How many tanks will it actually require? I don't know. Do I care? We'll go ahead and save that. How many tanks do we even have? We have 48, so not enough. So we're just going to keep producing tanks and then use them. Because I think that's a based idea. And then after this... I'm debating whether we should go here or focus, try and get this one. That's only 21 days. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Man, I wish there was an option to actually go down towards strike the Russians. Because, God, that'd probably be a good idea. But peaceful options are always best. Oh no. Death of Tadeusz. Yeah, Tadeusz Rozwadowski. Coronation mourns the death of Tadeusz Jordan Rozwadowski, a distinguished German Galician military figure from a long heritage of Polish leaders dating back centuries. He had fought for the Austrians during the Weltkrieg before Polish independence became a reality with the signing of the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. Yep. Yeah, it stops being a field marshal. Spotsivai Wapokyo. Basically, rest in peace. It's an honorific. The real question is, I don't think the French are actually ready for a fight. American Union State is now in control. God help us. Because Huey Long won't. Yeah. Here's the American Civil War 2.0. Apparently, there are Germans fighting alongside. What? Okay. So, Germans are helping here. Okay, so volunteers from Paraguay. No. Okay, that's interesting. That Germany is supporting Huey Long. Freaking Bolivia. Also, Paraguay... Okay, this is getting really weird. Okay. The Russian Empire is growing. Wait. Russian Republic. I'm so used to saying the Russian Empire. Please someone get the Syndicalists out of Ohio. They're working on it. What are the Canucks doing anyway? New munitions plants. Ireland has joined the Reichspakt. Very interesting. They're not doing anything. I don't think they're doing anything. I don't care. What are the Russians doing? Expand Trans-Siberian Railroad. Okay, that's fine. Ruthenia likes us. Apparently the Ukrainians think they have claims on our territory. What? I don't get that one, but okay, fine. They probably hate us. Yeah, that's fine. I really don't care. But no, technically we have claims down over here. So come on now, let's not get foolish here. Come on, Romania. We just beat the Austro-Hungarians. Oh, see, the Germans. Really? The Germans liberated Bosnia and Herzegovina? Okay, that's interesting. And the Croats. Okay. What are the Serbs doing anyway? Okay, Serbs are doing their own thing. The Ottoman are... God, the Ottoman Empire is making a comeback here. I'm actually kind of impressed. Yeah. I'm actually kind of impressed. The Spanish Civil War is a quagmire. This is a quagmire. Could I theoretically send Lease? If I had to choose between these, I'd probably pick Huey Long. But I wouldn't necessarily be happy about it. Whoa! Okay, so that's apparently a thing. What just happened here? West Africa. In Windhoek. A South African revolt. Okay. Sure. Okay, that should be over in this area. What the hell is Zanzibar? Here. And Tanganyika. Or Tanganyika. Yeah, Tanzania, basically, the beta version. Yes, I think that removes the effect of Black Monday. I think it does, actually. I'm going to pause real quick. Overwhelmed bureaucracy, okay. Cultural tensions, combined tactics, German advisors, peaceful expansion. Conformed rail gauges, what's this one? So we need to basically work on solving those. I'll worry about that in just a little bit. And I guess we should go here, a Ukrainian referendum. Because we are at peace now, so we actually can. Oh no, South Africa is in a midlife crisis. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Czechia got liberated, but Germany will not relinquish Austria. They have Anschlussed Austria. Also, I wonder how long Kaiser Wilhelm is going to live. Because he is getting up there in age. He is really getting up there in age now. Okay, there's Vilnius, there's Kanash. Yeah, I'm going to be actually really interested in seeing what Ukraine does here. Because I believe this would be the border right here. Because, I mean, Poland does have historical claim to most of Ruthenia and a healthy chunk of Ukraine, as well as parts of Romania. Actually, technically, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth even controlled Moskva for a short amount of time. Tweet, you were told communism is bad by the people who said slavery was good. Because it was you, fucking Belland. No, the people who said slavery was good also... No, they didn't say that communism was bad. I was told communism was bad by economists, by economic theory, by common sense, by reading communist theory, by thinking about everything in a intelligent manner, I suppose. I've never considered slavery to even be intelligent or even a good idea. Survivors told me it was bad. Yeah, no, I met one of my best friends is from Venezuela and said that you haven't met someone who actually supports communism or socialism until you've met somebody from one of those nations who thinks it's a good idea. I know someone from the former USSR who said that, yeah, he hated it. The truth is that the vast majority of people who from these former Eastern Bloc nations or from Russia who still support communism, believe it or not, actually never lived under it. Never really lived under the system, and were either extremely young children or their families happened to be in positions of power in those regimes. So of course they would think it was a good thing, and when it collapsed, they thought it was a bad thing. Oh, because it was, you fucking bellend. Yeah. Communism was bad. I mean, anybody who thinks that the Soviet Union was a force for good in this world really is sorely mistaken. What even is... Okay, they're still doing this. Intel is pretty low. It doesn't look like they're doing anything else. God. I love how in-depth these trees are, but... yeah, exactly. Communism and fascism are both bad ideologies. Like... Come on now. Okay. Still have no dockyards. Damn. It said we are getting a lot more manpower. Okay, we're at extensive conscription. Whatever. What do we have shortages of? Okay, we are actually going to be shortening that up. What is our production looking like? We're still a little bit behind on that, but some more improvement there. What? Oh, okay. Damn. Because I don't think we actually have shortages on artillery, so we can, for the... we still need some. Construction. That's at least moving fairly quickly. And we're going to need to do that. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly, Rolf. I'm with you on that one. I'll probably end the stream at 11:30 though, just because I'm kind of getting tired, and I want to sit with my cat and watch Good Eats, because yeah, that seems like a good idea, right? I don't know. Let's see if we can get over 10 viewers by the end of this stream. So if you know somebody who actually might enjoy watching the tail end of this, you know, just give them a shout out and say, hey, check this guy out, you know. Also, God, this is like, oh, this is some border gore. Look at Montenegro. Oh, this is some border gore. Oh, this is border gore. That is a question. Do I really set them up like that? I don't know. But no, we actually had some. Actually, we're up to 9 at one point. Yeah, I'm with you, but you know, perfect worlds never exist, so. They exist, we just have to, you know, use peace and discussion as a means of trying to speak with people to explain to them why these ideas are counter to the idea of freedom and production, freedom and the benefit of mankind. Okay. Is there anything we can do here? I don't really want to, though. I guess I could adjust some templates. Nope. Back. Yeah. Come on, we want some wing Tassars. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and save that at 20 combat width. What? Okay, so this is a majority. They're already 18 though. Do I have anti-tank? Yeah, no. I don't really need to update that. Oh, I should probably also check this. Garrisons. Yeah, that's to be expected. Upgrades. Okay, that's almost done. The rest I'm okay with waiting on, so. Yeah, Man the Guns allowed did that. I forget which DLC it was that allowed you to actually reform the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth in the vanilla game. I forget which DLC that was, but they've really expanded the ability to do things, fun things like this in various in the various DLCs, and they've also expanded a lot of the focus trees. What they really need to do is get the Finns a little bit of an upgrade in terms of ability to fight off the Soviets during the Winter War in the vanilla game, because the Soviets paid dearly for Karelia, basically this part of Finland. Yeah, I do not. I think it was Walking the Tiger. Waking the Tiger. Yeah, they also. That update was more focused on China, though, and fixing China. But yeah, you may be right about that. What the hell? Legation cities. Okay. Okay, that means that's British territory then. Or British controlled. Okay. Yeah, I think they need to fix Scandinavia a little bit. They really need to fix the Finns. Basically give them a little bit of a buff. I would like to see some Greek stuff. Basically allow them to, say, reform Alexander's empire or something like that. I'd also like some South American stuff, because South America is extremely boring in the vanilla game. And for me, I think that the best way to do that, to improve South America, is give Bolivia some claims and national focuses to, say, reclaim their coastline that they lost from Peru and Chile. Give Paraguay claims and focuses to regain territory from Argentina, Brazil, and Bolivia. Give Venezuela claims and focuses to take this part of Guyana. And maybe even give Venezuela the ability or claims to try and reform Gran Colombia, which would include this part of Guyana, this Colombia, as well as Ecuador. And maybe some other minor stuff, I suppose, could be done as well. Give Argentina, say, claims on the Falklands, maybe even St. George's Island down here, and focuses to get that. So I honestly think that would be a good way to expand the map and make other nations interesting and, generally speaking, beneficial. But I do agree, I think more people would be interested in Europe focuses. And the Winter War would absolutely, maybe not call it Winter War, call it Televisota. And maybe, but yeah, they really need to buff Finland, because in most games in the vanilla version, when you go through the Winter War as either side, it's basically, it's over. And the Soviets very rarely take heavy casualties, and the Finns almost give up instantaneously without a real fight, where in the reality, a lot of people, while they know that the Soviets won, the joke is that the Soviets lost. Because while it is true that the Soviets did win, they paid, according to Soviet estimates, which are probably greatly understated, they lost 250,000. 250,000 of their own troops died. And that's their estimate. That's not, international or Finnish estimates. That's Soviet estimates. And their estimates are they had about 300 to 400,000 casualties total. And that includes the wounded, etc. I've had this game paused for a long time. That actually kind of explains a lot now that I think about it. I didn't even realize the game was paused. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so we're going to let this go, and I at least want to get the border change, or Ukraine. I actually have no clue what the chances are that they agree to a change in the border. Yeah, integrating various parts of Galicia. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, that was Galicia, wasn't it? Doesn't really exist. Okay. Also, whoops. I keep doing that. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Really? The Ukraine has claims here? Really? Why? Doesn't make any... The Ukraine has never had claims there. The Ukraine is an extremely new concept, historically speaking, actually. Now, that's not to say that as a people they're a new ethnic group or anything like that. No. Ukraine has been a people group for a long time, but most of the time when you're talking about Ukrainians, you're talking about Tatars and the Cossacks from this region. Rather than, say, a nation state of Ukraine, which was really only formed, as well as Ruthenia, or Belarus again. But yeah. Okay, Honduras has capitulated. Oops, I don't want that. Oh boy, resistance. Yeah, it's factions, the Reichspakt, Belgrade Pact. Well, that's non-aligned. There's the Entente, the Third Internationale. China is apparently a thing. They are part of the Entente. All the states are not aligned, but New England is part of the Entente. Come on, Kingfish. Win. Oh no. The syndicalists are pushing back. No. Also, oh, this is going to be very interesting. Also, the Pacific States, damn. Also, air-to-ground combat coordination exercises, the Great White Fleet, okay, interesting. Standardized unit sizes, okay. Aerodrome construction. Funds for Smith & Wesson, based! That said, I am a Colt fan, so, Ukrainian Referendum. The territories that were rightfully Polish were ceded by the bread peace of 1918 to the German puppet Ukraine. We should seek a diplomatic solution to the problem, and we believe that a proper referendum on the territories joining Commonwealth is the proper way to handle the situation. There are enough ethnic Poles living in the region that the vote may turn in our favor. We should make the proposal to the Ukrainians as soon as possible. Okay, I hope they agree. And we're going to go improving the capital. Okay. Also, I should probably look at this. Vilnius, Warsaw Railway. Okay, and we're going to want to get both of those. And we're going to want to go here, Principle of Golden Liberty. Oh, wow, the Ukrainians agree. Awesome. This might be a good option here. Universal suffrage. I may not do that though. Yes, and we have an aircraft carrier that we can build based. So now that I've researched that, we're going to go ahead and we are going to research U-boats, because I think U-boats are going to be the best option for us. So that's probably what I'm going to wind up doing. And yeah, I'm aware it's past 11:30. But I don't want to leave just quite yet. I don't know how long this is going to last. Ruthenia has claims there, and of course they do. Reorganized army. I don't know how long that's going to take, but okay, fine, whatever. And then, yeah, we're going to do redefining territories, reinstitute the Warsaw Confederation. But we really need to do that. Solve cultural tensions, we're going to need to do this. Yeah, and this is really going to help us. And then common currency is going to be very good. I would suspect we'd call it the zloty. And then minority guarantees, that'll be really good. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll be working on military stuff when we can. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to leave that there. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting. And up to 5 likes. I really like that. Heh, get it? God, that's a terrible joke. That is a terrible joke. I really need to not make jokes like that, because God. Or I guess puns. When is that referendum going to happen? Okay, the Philippines have joined the Co-Prosperity Sphere, which I'm assuming is Japan's faction, yeah. They're authoritarian Dem. Interesting. And Tibet is a thing, is it? Yeah, Tibet is a thing. Okay, paternal autocrats. Authoritarian Dems. Social conservatives. Market liberals. And we really don't have a lot of anyone else. Yeah, member of Mittel Europa. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure how much longer I'm going to stream, but we're gonna keep enjoying this while it happens. So it looks like the Germans really did decide to Anschluss. Interesting. Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted to hit. I guess I can also speed up a little bit. I'm just trying to debate. Let's look at construction. That should be done pretty shortly, which is good. And then we're going to be building military factories. That should be done November 7th. Okay, cool. Oh, Guatemala took 4 states. Honduras when it's annexed. Nicaragua was annexed. Okay. That was pretty fast. The Central American Republic. Oh, so they formed their own new nation. A military council for a republic. Huh. Interesting. With no elections. Though, I think they're actually going to be doing that. Okay, so they're going to be getting... Goodness gracious, their trade is insane. Mexico, what are... Wow. Okay, sure. Oh, wow, the referendum succeeded. Okay. After the votes have been tallied, our side has won the referendum. The territories are ours now. Let's celebrate. Oh. 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 That was a little underwhelming. Oh, that was a little underwhelming. Oh, wow. South Africa was... Wow. That was underwhelming. I thought Poland was actually going to get its historical claims, but apparently not. Damn. A conscription crisis in Quebec. French-speaking Canadians have long opposed conscription, viewing the idea of fighting wars on behalf of the British as offensive. Now the Canadian government has enacted full conscription in the country. The response across the French-speaking province of Quebec has been swift. French Canadians have taken to the streets in massive, crippling protests. The reenactment of the conscription crisis in 1917. Although this time it seems French Canadians have lost their patience. Again and again, we are called upon to shed French blood on behalf of English wars, Quebec Premier Maurice Duplessis told an angry crowd in Quebec City. We say no, and they tell us we must. Quebec will never be free of English tyranny so long as it is the lapdog to English politicians. More troubles in Canada, it seems. Well, I guess I'm going... cancel. Romania is still a major threat. We've got dockyards now. So I suppose the Wisła class, the Łódź class. It's a light cruiser. We have a heavy cruiser, and we have an improved destroyer. I suppose, yeah, this is, yeah, the RP. Oh, come on. Ship names. This should be the... There we go. There we go. Yep. And yeah, I need to get chromium. Oh, there's a peace conference? Okay, interesting. Not really. I guess we can trade with them. Sounds good to me. Okay, decisions available. What? Return Ruthenian lands? What? Why? No, we're not going to do that. Improving the capital. Okay, we're going to go ahead and select this because we really need to... We need to go here. And that's fine. We have a national focus. Whoa! Okay, battleship... Really, battleship development. Okay, not what I would have expected. So it's interesting. That should be part of New York. Okay, so it looks like okay, Kingfish is doing all right. Okay. Well, yeah, I know. Ohio, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was extremely anticlimactic. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because I'm starting to get a little bit sleepy. And like I said, I want to watch Goodies, which I have like 3 or 4 episodes saved up on my DVR, so I really should. So anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, likes, comments, and subscriptions. Of course, y'all have been commenting in chat, so I'm greatly appreciative of that. They always, always, always help. And I sincerely and greatly appreciate it. I do have a Patreon. Just be aware, I haven't figured out how to set certain tiers to one time only. I think it's either all one time or all another, or all at Ooh, I probably should do that, but that's gonna cost me a lot. Okay, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I'm not really big into the whole mechanized thing. Should probably work on battlefield support doctrine. That's fine. And let us switch our production. And yeah, that's going to take a lot. Yeah, exactly. And we need more steel. Can we ask for more? There we go. I should do that. And Mexico declared war there. Cool. Anyway, so just be aware if you're going to use Patreon. Right now they're all set to, they're all monthlies, so yeah. But I would greatly appreciate any contributions there. And yeah. Stay tuned. I will always be streaming around 9 or 10 on Saturdays from now on. Typically a game of some sort, but a game that has some sort of history or historical research that actually went into the game, and discussing that history that actually went behind that game. So anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see y'all at some other point, and take it easy. And bye-bye.